Okay, I know I look hideous because of this headband, but this is a god save. The hair is constantly falling into my eyes and I'm not able to style it properly. So spare with me. And what's popping YouTube? Welcome back to Two Brother Vlogs. In the previous video, we actually addressed, can you ride a super bike in the city? And most of you actually got your answer. And in this video, we are shooting, can you ride an adventure tourer in the city? So I'll be taking out the Africa Twin today, not the Multistrada. I'm not talking about any bike specific. So let's take out the Africa Twin and go on a spin inside the city and see whether we can do a city run on the bike or not. Okay, this video is mainly addressing on whether an adventure tourer is comfortable in the city roads, especially in small gullies, whether this bike can be maneuvered easily in small city traffic. And my answer would be a yes right away. Because of the long travel suspension, you come across speed breakers, stand and go, the bike will take it. You think the bike will heat up? No, because there is so much open space for the engine heat to dissipate. You won't feel that much heat when compared to a sports bike. Have luggage space, you can put your panniers, you can put a top box, you can put a tank bag, you can put side mounted bags here and here. So because of that, you can, let's say you're going from point A to point B, you need to carry luggage, you can take this bike and you can put everything on it. But to make an adventure tourer, you actually have to shell out a lot of money. You know, this bike in stock is close to 16 lakhs. When I purchased, it was close to 16 lakhs, 16.5 or something. I had to spec it out quite a lot. I got the bark busters, I got crash bars, and I got pannier frames, I got panniers. All of them costed me more than 2 lakhs, upwards of 2 lakhs. And I'm not mentioning those cross-spoke rims as well. So for any adventure tourer you're purchasing, you will spec it out, because these bikes, they ride tall, and whenever you're riding, you'll be towering over every other auto, bike, and whenever you stand, you'll be exactly at the eye level of a bus driver. So you are standing, you're on a quite elevated position, so people with shorter height will find it difficult to ride an adventure tourer, right? But I would say that is a fear which you can overcome in a month or 2 after owning a bike. It's extremely easy. Once you are comfortable with your bike, you will play with it. I get a lot of questions. My height is 5'6", my height is 5'7", can I ride an adventure tourer? I saw a video online where that particular instructor is 5'1" and she rides a 1250 GSA. So imagine, you don't have to plant both your feet down. Yes, it will give you double assurance if you can plant both your feet down. But if you're a short rider, if you want to plant your feet down, the easiest way is slide a little bit towards your right or left, which leg you're pointing down, and just plant one feet, and then again on the move, come back to your center position. That's the easiest way to do it. On an adventure tourer, though the suspension is long travel, whenever you hit front brake hard, you will dive forward. It's like I'm going -3, then coming back to 5th floor. Basement ke liye 5th floor radavanti ide. And every time you do it, that is something you have to get used to it, because of the softer suspension up front. For majority of adventure tourists, you have to get used to the fact. Isko dekho, ye aa raha tha right mein, you see I dove forward. In the previous video, while I was riding the Panigale, I used to turn off the bike just to protect my legs from the heat. For this bike, the bike is already on, yaar. Hit neutral and it doesn't heat up. Filtering this bike in small spaces will be a hassle because the bike's length. All adventure tourers, they are quite long, and filtering in and out of traffic will be slightly difficult to do it. But if you're used to your bike and you know the dimensions of your bike, you can happily and very easily do it. If you're in the market to purchase a bike which can do all, let's say highway touring, a short weekend burst, a city commute, I think having a adventure tourer is the best. One bike do it all. And the best bike in Indian market, I think, is the KTM 390 Adventure. I rode that bike quite a lot of times. It's pocket friendly. It gives a good mileage, and it has long travel suspension, and the ground clearance of that bike is quite good. So pointing at all these things, and the power also, what, 47 bhp is more than adequate, I would say. And pointing out all these things, I will pick a 390 Adventure as your only bike in your garage. Probably if you have a little more budget, you can probably go for a Kawasaki. You can probably choose a Africa Twin or a Tiger, or in that sense, we are going to a place where we are ready to pick up one more bike. Now finally we are on the R1250 GSA, not the GSA, GS bike from BMW. And I think this bike belongs to my friend Kishore. I think he needs to wash and maintain his bike a bit more. Look at this. Kishore, what is this, ma? I thought you'll maintain your bikes a bit better. So any which ways, Kishore here has only one bike in his garage. That is this bike. So he does kart riding on this, he does spirited riding on this, he does touring on this. He takes this bike in the city to catch up with friends, or to you know, like I said, you can carry luggage and go to take on small luggages to one place to another. You can take it on this bike, and that's how adventure tourers are built. And even he has got guards here, and pannier frames and top box on top. So the only problem with an adventure tourer is you actually have to shell out a lot of money to keep the bike in that condition where you can utilize the bike to its fullest. And if you drop them because of the size and weight of the bike, you will have to shell out a lot of money to get the bikes repaired. So these bikes come with extra protection. Even now, let's suppose if I drop this bike, you don't have to worry about the damages which will occur to the engine or the frame of the bike. Let's suppose you have to take a standing U-turn here. Look how much leverage I have on the handlebar to make a U-turn as such. And hopefully thinking this is enough. Just about it. See? And done. So even if you're a shorter rider, you will get used to the size and weight of such bikes. For example, there's a YouTuber called Sandeep Nadimpalli, where, I mean, he's a good friend of mine. He rides a 1250 GSA, and that person is not that built, yet he rides the bike so perfectly. I get jealous looking at him there. So you don't have to worry about whether you can manage the bike or not. It's just your fear which you have to overcome while making a purchase of an adventure tourer. They are not that good looking, I mean, when compared to sports bikes, right? They are very practical machines, and the practicality really shows on the road, and what kind of road you're in, it shows. They're good when they look muddy, they look bad when they're very dusty. This portion of this bike looks amazing. So yeah, if you want one bike, to sum this video up, I just want to say this: if you want one bike in your garage, this adventure tourer is a perfect way to sum up all your needs. And if you want to have that, wow, this guy owns a super bike, I don't think so an adventure tourer will satisfy your hunger. So yeah, I think this helps you quite a lot whether to use a adventure tourer in the city or not. And I would say that it's a big yes. You can easily ride them in the city, in daily city traffic, in and out of the city, highway traffic, or on ghat sections, and while touring as well. These are the best way to do it. And if this video helped you making your purchase easier, go ahead and comment down below. I am looking forward for your suggestions as well. See you guys in the next vlog, guys. Till then, peace out. Bye bye.